my friends. We're gonna get this done today. So, I know I haven't been at this for a while. I've had a lot of physical problems and things, and a lot of things going on, which is really no excuse. So, I've already put on the thing that says quarter container here. I just cut out a little piece of paper and wrote it in permanent marker and everything. So, and I trimmed all the excess off and everything. So, what I'm going to do now is, put this back on because I can tell better what I want to do, is I picked out some flowers and stuff to put on my container. This may be just my quarter container and all that, but I thought I wanted to look kind of cute and pretty and all that, or at least, you know, something to fit. So, chances are this may not go in the same spot every time, but at least it will look pretty. So, then, let's see. I'm going to put some ribbons. Whoops. Should have gotten my smaller scissors is what I should have gotten, but I didn't. Let's see. Got some yellow and pink and white. And let's see, here's the white. Yeah, since the last time I talked to you, my cats have just destroyed this tablecloth. So I figure I may still try and use it for a couple of things, but I don't know. I mean, like I said, they have destroyed it. I will think about it. So let's see. I think I want to do this in loops. It's funny, I'd be sitting here, I sit down and look at this thing every night after I put that label on. I kept thinking, what do I want this to look like? What do I want to do? And I said, I have a very unique way of seeing things for me. Not anybody, you know, not everybody likes my taste, which is fine. That's okay. Mistake one. I set this up when I shouldn't have. I should have laid it down like I have been so that the glue doesn't go all the way back down. Okay. There. Now, I know some of you are probably saying, why don't you use hot glue? Where I am sitting does not give me the best opportunity for using hot glue or anything electrical. There's no electrical cord around here. So, I have to make do. So, that's why I'm not using, no, that was too big. That's right, I didn't want to use it because it's too big. I like the ribbons the way they are. So, now, I like that. So, I know, I mean, some people say that doesn't look good and all that, but you know what? This is something for me to have, to put my quarters in. Yeah, this is already the 3rd of September, and my quarter cup has already been vandalized a few times by a certain little cat trying to get to the quarters. So, needless to say, this has to get done so that the quarters are not lost. $20 in quarters every month I cannot replace. I don't think anybody could. It's a little much money. Yeah. As you know, from if you listen to my blogs, I fired my last caregiver because she insisted on doing things her way when I said, no, I want things done my way, and she couldn't seem to understand that. So anyway, they've been sending different people out to see how we work, and there's already two people I told them don't ever send back because they have the same attitude that their way is the only way things need to be done. One lady actually went so far as to tell me she can't clean my bathroom because she didn't have the proper cleaning supplies. And I said, yeah, you do. It's in that bottle. It's that spick and span right there. There's a rag. That's all you need to clean the bathroom. Oh, no, no, no. You need bleach. You need this. You need this to clean the bathroom and the kitchen, both. Now I'm like, nope, I don't use that kind of stuff. She wouldn't clean my bathroom or my kitchen because I didn't have all the right products. I said, well, then you might as well go home. Because, and when it came to making my bed, she, according to her, she says she needed to take some of the blankets off. I should not sleep under that. She was trying to tell me how I need to sleep. And it's like, my bed, my home. You don't tell me how what goes on in my apartment. So, she only worked for about an hour, if that long. I wouldn't sign the paper because she kept trying to put down the full 2.5 hours, and I said, no, I don't want you. I said, I'm sending you home now. I said, you insist on oops. One reason why I do wish I could do hot glue here, but okay, I need to let this dry a little bit. Let's see if I can at least get this much on, and then I'll just hold it. I told them, I said, look, I said, I have two requirements. They understand it's my way or they don't work here. And two, they have to know how to cook and use the knives to cut the food the way it's supposed to be. We understand, Miss Smith, but unfortunately, she says, we have more clients than we do caregivers. And I go, yeah, I know, I understand that, but, this is, we just need to try and figure something out. Yeah, don't worry, we'll find you some care. Well, so far, it may be they found somebody to work on Tuesdays. It's either Tuesdays and Wednesdays or Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't remember exactly which. Either way, I do have somebody to work 2 days out of the week. Now, she has admitted she's not that good. She knows how to cut food properly because it turns out her boyfriend is a chef at one of the better restaurants here in Boise. But she's not that good when it comes to knives. And I'm just like, well, I can, I figured I can teach her, try and, show her how to get things done. Or, have your boyfriend show you how to at least cut basically. That's all, dice food the way it needs to be done. So she comes back Monday as a fill-in because they still haven't found anybody to work Mondays and Fridays, and then whatever other day she's not going to work. But the thing that kind of made me mad is I'm supposed to get 4 hours on Friday so that all the housework can get done. We can go shopping and get everything done that I need to get done and still have time and come home to cut the vegetables. Well, they only gave me an hour and a half. She couldn't work any more than that. And I told them, I said, I can deal with it this time. But after this, no, I have to have, I have to be able to keep my full 4 hours on Friday because that's the day, I usually go to the bank, I go to Walmart to buy cat food and the other stuff I buy there, cat food, cat litter, the bags. I said, I then also, there's a few things I have to buy at Walmart that I need to buy. I said an hour and a half, and then still go to Winco and buy my groceries. And he's like, well, I'm sorry, but she can't work any more than that. And I'm just like, well, I'll deal with it this time, but after this, I said, I need that full time. So we'll wait and see what happens next Friday. I know I told on one lady that was here last Friday, not this exact last Friday, but the Friday before that, she's not to come back into my apartment. She has this thing, oh, you don't me, and I'm half Italian. I almost told her that I'm part Indian, I'm going to take the warpath on you unless you do it the way I tell you to. I told her, you have to take all the quilts and blankets off my bed and put them back on. Oh, no, I can do it this way. No, you have to do it this way. Oh, no, you don't me. I'm half Italian. And I thought, if I get one more caregiver who tells me I don't know them and they can do it this way, I'm going to scream. So, there. Okay, that part's done. Ooh. No, because that's going to really invite trouble for Penelope to come and do even more damage. I mean, granted, I'm going to start keeping this in one specific place, and she shouldn't be able to get to it, but that doesn't mean it's going to be totally safe. We'll see. So let's see if I can just sit here and hold this like this, and we kind of let it dry. So yeah, unfortunately, I do apologize, but now I have started clearing off my craft desk. I got quite a bit moved around. Nothing's really gotten put away, which makes me even more mad at that housekeeper. Okay, she's gone. It will take time. I know eventually I am going to find a housekeeper like I had once before who will do the way I want things done, who's not going to come in and try and tell me how things have to be done, and everything will be taken care of. And I did not start my phone, so I don't know how much time I have. So we're going to try and hopefully get this all finished. If I don't get it finished before my camera gives out, I will take a picture of the finished item and I will post it on my Facebook page, which is Bev Craft, and I will also try and do a small video of it to put it on YouTube. I'm still trying to learn how to. I'm just barely starting to learn a little bit of the editor, and now they're going to take it away later this month. So I thought, you know what, I'm not even going to try anymore. I've been looking at different film editors. God, I cannot believe the prices. One film editor that I liked, because a lot of people use it, for 1 year subscription was $149. Or I can go outright and pay $259, and it's all mine. And I'm just like, Now there's one that's already on my computer, what they call a trial version. Oh, or I could pay $12.99 a month. And I'm like, no, I'm not paying $12.99 a month. That just, no. Because in 10 months, that's going to be $1,299. I'm not paying that, no. But there is a version on my computer, and my son-in-law says it's a good film editor, but you have to have the whole thing to really get it to work. And it's only like $89 for the whole thing. And granted, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but I really don't need a whole lot of fancy things. I just need something that's going to let me, edit my films so that I can, do some films and put them all together. So we'll see what happens. But I can't do anything for at least, I can't buy a film editor anyway until after Christmas, it turns out. I have other things that have to be taken care of. So, ta-da! It looks like I'm not going to, I mean, there are some things I want to buy that by Christmas. So, I'm buying those before I do anything else, because a film editor is not exactly a high priority at this time. I can still do the videos. They'll be 25 minutes long, and I just have to do a bunch of them to get one project done. And I want my table, I can have my glue gun when I want it. Does that tell you how frustrated I am sometimes about everything that's been going on here? I know I want to start working on, I've been trying to start working on the books, what do you call it? The books for the witch's table. Get them. I need to make the brew the tea, and then I want to spray them and get them all aged and everything. And then when I went to Winkle this last time, I picked up some paper bags, because one of the things I want to do on one or two of the books is use paper bags, you know, crinkle it all up and get it wet and put it on there. I've been collecting eggshells to put on this one big book that I have. I want to make it look like dragon skin, and if I can do it, I want to try and put an eye on the front of the book. Can't guarantee I will be able to, and if I can't, I can't, but at least I can make it look like dragon skin, and then have what looks like a strap go over it, because the books are not going to be open. They can open, but they're not going to be able to be open because I'm going to have them closed shut. Let's see, the bottles. I've been watching a lot of YouTubes on how people done different bottles. A lot of them, they're filling them up with things, and I don't want to fill them up because I want them to last for years. And they're not going to last for years if I keep putting stuff in them, and they're liable to break, or the stuff will go bad, or whatever. And I found ping pong balls. Well, they're called pong balls because there's a game that a lot of college students play, and I actually played it before. But anyway, I'm going to use those to make eyes. Now, I mean, I have this whole list of stuff that I want to make and paint and do, and not, you know, and it's doable by October 3rd, 4th, you know, somewhere around there, the very first few days in October. And then I have a secondary list that will be done over the year for, you know, really decorate this place up for Halloween. I have some paper mache pumpkins I want to make. I have some gravestones that I want to put over in my foyer and all that. And how are you doing? Are you drying? Yes, you're drying. Let's see, do you need a little bit more glue over here? Let's put some more glue on you because you guys are coming up, and that's not good. Yes, I do talk to myself a lot, which some people think it's weird, but it helps me think about what I need to do. Let's see. I have to laugh because for the whole month of October, every weekend in October, I am watching my two youngest granddaughters so that they can go hunting. And so when they come over, they're really, you know, I know what they're going to do. They're going to be looking at everything. My oldest daughter calls me up, when was it? Friday. She calls me up and she goes, "You're not going to believe what's going on." And I said, "Well," and she goes, "You know how Walmart always starts their layaways around the middle of September?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Usually it's around the 15th, 17th of the month." And she goes, "Not this time." She says, "They started it today." And I'm like, "Really?" She goes, "Yeah, just one drawback. Any item you put in layaway has to be a minimum of $10, which means the totes I wanted to put in layaway, I'm not going to be able to because they're only $8 a piece." She tried it. She wanted to do the same thing. She wanted to get about 4 or 5 totes to put her winter clothes and stuff that she doesn't use all the time, just seasonal, and the totes to put in her garage, and she wasn't able to do it. So she's, I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to buy a few of those at a time. She did say, though, I can start using her garage to put stuff in. It's like, Mom, don't think that if you call up, I'm going to bring it right away. She says, like, call me a week before you need it and make sure everything is well labeled. And I said, oh, believe me, my totes are going to be very well labeled. So if I say I need all the totes that are Halloween, they'll have Halloween written on them with a permanent marker. Christmas, Halloween, Easter, St. Patty's Day, Valentine's, St. Patty's Day will probably be in the same, because it's not like, a lot of 4th of July will have its own totes. Easter will have its own. And also I can put all the flower pots that I need in there, so that they're, I don't have to, I can, oh, no, if I put all the totes in her thing, I can put the flower pots in my thing and do that myself. But no, it's like, things are starting to work, get to where I want it. But, yeah. Then, sorry for the noise. I figured I might as well put them in there, because all I'm waiting now on is for that to dry. So, like I said, really, the only thing I'm waiting on is for this to dry. And once it dries, it technically is, so where it is, there it is. So technically, it is done. That is my quarter container. Now, I know that people can really doodle them up and do all kinds of nice things with them and all that. But you know what? For me, for what this is, this will work for exactly what I wanted. I know I wanted to kick myself. I thought, God, I could have really done something fancy on that, because I have all kinds of, I could have drawn all kinds, made it a little bit bigger and drawn all kinds of little, border or something around it or something, or made a better border. Because I'll tell you now, I don't have punches. I don't have a fancy cutting machine. I don't have a whole lot of anything like that. I do everything basically like they used to do before they had all those fancy machines. I know I've been watching some of the YouTubers that have been getting the new Cricut maker, and I mean, it looks nice, but I thought, well, what it does is I will never use it. I mean, now I will admit I want a brother scan and cut too, but I will use, for what it's for, I will use that a lot for paper and for light chipboard and all that. I know someone said, oh, but it's all on there already. I said, no, you can scan, if you have something on a paper, you can scan it, and then it will save it, and then you can cut it out and manipulate it and all that. And I'm also buying the Wi-Fi activation card, which I did not realize how much that sucker was. Holy cow. I am looking at, for the Brother Scan and Cut 2, the activation card, a deep cut doohickey that holds it, and 2 blades, and replacement blades for the other blades, and an extra. Anyway, I'm looking at close to about $350 to $400. And it will be free shipping, which is good, so I don't have to pay shipping. I don't think I could buy that any cheaper anywhere. Oh, hello, my love. How you doing? Do not even think about it. No, 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 no. You are not playing with it. No. Gotcha. That was Penelope. That's the one that was constantly getting into the cup and trying to knock it over and play with the quarters. Yeah, I come home with my 2 little packs of quarters, cut them open, broke them open to put them in the cup. And first thing she did was jump up on the table and start trying to get to the quarters and play with them. And I'm like, no, 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 they're not to play with. but she's looking at me like, yeah, they are. So, alright. So this can go. Yeah, and that's the other thing I want to make is I've been trying to figure out. I have about 80 spools of ribbon. That's not counting the lace. And I'm still trying to figure out how to store it. I saw one thing this one lady did, and I saved it. And then I went back to see how she did it again, and her whole YouTube thing is gone. I mean, zilch. It's like she disappeared off the face of the earth. And I'm just like, you didn't have to remove the whole thing. You could have left it and let people at least see your past things. But no, she decided to erase everything. So, but like I said, this is it. I mean, all I'm waiting for is for it to dry. So, this is very simplified. I do things much more fancier. I mean, I have plans to make my pencil containers and all that, but I just wanted something somewhat simplistic, but a little bit frilly, you know, a little bit of me in there. So, well, if it was actually a little bit of me, instead of flowers up here, I think I'd have put like a fairy or a dragon, but I thought, no, I'll do quarters. I mean, I'll do flowers this time. So, I appreciate everybody that's logged in and looked at this and everything. I hope I've given you some of you guys ideas. Hopefully, within the next few days, well, no, not even the next few days, but hopefully tomorrow, I'm going to start the video for doing the books. I want to get the books going, and I want to get the bottles done, so I figure I can kind of do both and eventually get them posted. I'll hopefully have them posted within a bit. I didn't realize how, like I said, it takes time for everything to dry, but we'll see how it goes. So, I hope everyone has a great day. Keep on crafting. If you're trying to lose your weight, don't give up. It is possible. Don't go on any of these fad diets because they don't work. I can tell you that from experience and from seeing other people. So, everyone have a great day, and see you in the next vid. Bye.